Hey everyone, good evening. Welcome to the NASA World. I'm Khabzen Mohapi. Match reaction. We have won Al-Ettifaq 2, Al-Nassr 3. We have won, man. We have won. But we need to open the door, please. We need to to put Bendo on say. I mean, this guy Bendo is a problem, man. This guy Bendo is a problem. Imagine you are playing your game, your third game before Al Hilal. Suddenly, you will lose that game. You will lose that game. And Al Hilal, after signing all of these players, you think they're going to lose against Al Khalij just like that? You will rely on them losing against Al Aqli. And I don't think Al Ahly is tough this season. Of course, I don't believe Al Hilal is on that level. I still believe that they will be on that level next season, not this season. I still believe that. So you are taking a chance of losing this game, which you are not going to recover easily. They will play a draw against Al Ahly and win against Al Khalij. Or they will draw this game of Al Khalij and draw this game of Al Ahly. So they will be 2 points clear ahead of you. And it's a big team. If they realize they are ahead of you with 2 points, they are not going to drop any points easily from going forward. But seriously, I said this, and yesterday was Magazi said, I don't trust the Brazilian goalkeeper. And I know, but we if you look at this thing, we got no choice. We'll rely on either him or this thing. But we have to now, of course, organize the issues of Nawaf Al-Akidi and Rahed Al-Najjar. They must be part of this team soon. The sooner the better. We need to go against Al Tawoun with Nawaf Al-Akidi or Rahed Al-Najjar. And we need to go against Al-Ittihad after this game of Al Tawoun with Nawaf Al-Akidi. And we need to continue with Nawaf Al-Akidi. Let's sell this guy and buy right back. We don't need this guy. Really, we don't need Bento. If we can sit there, we don't need Bento. We started our first 10 games last season with Nawaf Al-Akidi. We kept clean sheets in a couple of games. And then we played well, and then we started to lose after we lost Mohamed Simakan. It's very crucial into that defense, Mohamed Simakan. You will undermine his contribution in that defense if you are not aware. But you will realize that contribution when you play against these teams, Al-Ettifaq. But I said it. We won Al-Ettifaq with 10 men. Eyesight is not, they are still shaky. They are not on that level. For me, I still believe they are worse than last season. Of course, somewhere they will get their act together. But we won this game, very important, away. Which this game, for me, we were not supposed to be away to Al-Ettifaq at all. Actually, Al-Ettifaq was supposed to be somewhere on the 11th. Here, maybe it was supposed to be Alpha Sali or Abba, but not Al-Ettifaq. Actually, when you look, you put Abba here, will be home against Abba, and then you move Al-Ittihad on this against Al Tawoun is fine, will be at home against Al Tawoun. We move Al Faisal, will be away, and now the 7th game, Al-Ettifaq is there, will be away to Al-Ettifaq. But you know the system. They wanted this team to be here. You are away to Al Daria, away to Al Riyadh, away to Al Ettifaq. Play 3 matches in 6 days. Just imagine. Al Daria, after playing against Al Fatah, you went against Al Daria, you went against Al Riyadh, 3. Now you went against away. But look, away to Al Daria, away to Al Riyadh, away to Al Ettifaq. But I'm happy we have done it. We have done it now. we are no longer complaining about it. We'll go now play against Al Tawun. We'll be at home. But come on, man. Joao, 2 assists in this game. Mane, 2 goals in this game. But Ange, we are on the same page with Ange. We are on the same page. I'm an assistant coach of Ange. Of course, I'm an assistant coach. I said he must remove Angelo. He removed Angelo. I said you must put Al-Kaibari. He put Al-Kaibari. That's it. I said remove Kingsley. He removed Kingsley. Huh? I'm an assistant coach of Ange. Really, I'm an assistant coach of the coach of Ange. And if Ange continues like this, we're really going to win this league easily before the maybe around, you can say, the 29th match or the 28th match will be ahead. I didn't want us to lose this game. Really. This game we were supposed to win it and we won it. And of course, a round of applause for him, Ange, he took Cristiano out. I didn't agree with the decision, but I believe that decision was a correct decision because I think he was even protecting because he thought maybe we're going to lose. At any day, I thought we're going to win that game. And then he put Al-Hamdan. He's not clinical, Al-Hamdan, man. He's not clinical at all, Al-Hamdan. I think ref was somewhere unfair to us. There's a referee. I think he was really unfair to Al-Nassr today. In most occasions, I think we are playing against the referee somewhere where we're supposed to just, receive some couple of fouls goes against us. I mean, but I'm happy. Score 3, no penalty again. Remember, Al Hilal played 2, received 4 penalties. Al-Ettifaq yesterday, they were drawing that game against Al Hazim. They got a penalty on the 9 minutes of that game. And then Bevan, of course, then scored that penalty. So no penalty for us. We must go. I just pray we play against Al Tawun, beat Al Tawun without a penalty. Go to the next game against Al-Ettifaq. That one, I don't know. I will take it. If they give us a penalty, I will take it against Al-Ettifaq. And then after that, then we're going to play against Aba. I said, I see us collecting 18 points in 6 matches. Already, we have collected how many? Al-Fatah, Al-Riyadh, Al-Ettifaq. Yes, it's 9 out of 9, right? It's 9 out of 3 games, of course. So we are going against this, and then we go. We are going against Al-Fatah, and after Al-Fatah will. No, we went against Al-Fatah, Al-Riyadh, and Al-Ettifaq. Now we are going against Al-Tawun. We win against Al-Tawun is 12. We win against Al-Ettifaq is 15. And we win against Aba is going to be 18. But these 3 points, very important. Very important, crucial. We are supposed to do this thing. And the mentality, I said the mentality which was instilled on the heads of these boys by Jorge Jesus. They've tasted the victory. They've tasted the silverware. They have tasted the celebration. They want this thing again. They are not going to lose, man. They are not going to lose. The mentality, remember, Jorge Jesus last season, he said, the mentality of Al-Nassr, we need to instill the mentality of winning, the winning mentality on this team of Al-Nassr. And of course, brilliant. Brilliant, absolutely. He said that. So we need to. It's too hot. Sorry. Now my eyes are getting dry a little bit. That and Mane, it was supposed to be a third goal, but that one, of course, was affected by Bushal. Bushal. Um, Bushal is one of our best player. And now, if this goal then is 4-2, um, I will accept this one. I think it was offside. I was taken by emotions not to accept this goal. Um, but I was supposed to. This one, of course, um, yeah, it was an offside of Bushal and Mane. It was an offside. Who assisted Mane? Or Samuel Nachi assisted Mane on the third goal. On this third goal, the second goal of Mane. Hmm. It's important, very important money to this team. Very important the money on this team. Sam Costa, I want to see Sam Costa. Against Al Tawoun, can we start Sam Costa with Al Kaibari or will we start Angelo with Al Kaibari? But I don't think he will start Sam Costa with Angelo. I think he will go with Angelo and Al Kaibari. I think even if before that red card, already Al-Ettifaq was running that midfield of Sam Costa. I still need to settle. And I think he can go with Al Kaibari and then Samu Costa. Mohamed Simakan will be available. So Angelo, of course, is not going to be part of this team. He will, maybe, but we'll go strong. Slowly, we are getting our players. I'm happy. I wish in 2 days we'll get our goalkeeper. We'll get Nawaf Al-Akidi. Therefore, we'll go with Nawaf Al-Akidi as a goalkeeper, and then we'll go straight. And then Rahat Al Najara will come into that as a reserve goalkeeper. But of course, Alot Ibi is young, still young, but of course, we won with him. We won with him. They scored one on him, but of course, he's still young, and then without game time, soon he's gonna be better. We won with him. We won with him. Of course, Abdullah Al Amri, man. Another assist of Joao to Abdullah Al Amri. This guy is a threat on the box of an opponent. I said, move, get inside Al Amri, and he scored again. Remember last season he scored 2 goals against this Al-Ettifaq. We played 2-2. Goals from him. Um, Abdullah Al Amri. Um, Hope is we're going to play Al Tawoun with the full squad and hope we are not going to receive any injuries in that game because after that game we're going to play against Al Ittihad. We need to be, and that's where we need to test all of our players, especially Samu Costa against Al Kaibari. I think Samu Costa with Al Kaibari, I think those ones, I think they are very strong. Al Khaibari and Samu Costa. I think Al Khaibari this season is on another level. I think we need to rely on him a little bit. I want to see Al Khaibari with Samu Costa on this game of Al Taun. And then we need to see um, we won, guys. We won. We were supposed to win. We won. We were supposed to win. That's it. That title we will edit that title there. It's supposed to put the results. Al-Ettifaq 2, Al-3, Al-Nassr there, and then it must analyze this is a match preview, match reaction, right? And then tomorrow I'm going to do the preview of Al Taun. Already, there's no time. Al Taun, we are playing on Friday. I'm going to release the preview of Al Taun. And then that video, that preview is gonna be on Friday. So I'm going to, and then that video will be released early hours of Thursday, and then of course on Friday is gonna be the match of Al Taun. Hope is gonna be a little bit better with everything against Al Taun. We'll of course even that game. I think we just going to we'll be at home there. We need to win that game. It's a blessing. This guy Bento receiving a red card in this game of Al-Ettifaq, which plays like this. Imagine him receiving a red card against Al-Ettifaq. Imagine him receiving a red card against Al Taun. Al Taun played 0-0 against Al Fatah. The second draw, they played 3, drew 2, draw 2, and then lost 1. But imagine you get the red card against Al Qadsiya. Remember, I said Al-Ettifaq is not playing well. Imagine getting a red card against Al-Ettifaq, against Al-Etihad, against Al Taun. You get this red card against Al Qadsiya. You get this red card against Al Hilal. You get this red card against Al Ahly. You are not coming back from that. You're just going to be hammered. You're just going to be destroyed in that game. Just like when Mohamed Nawaf Al-Akidi received a red card against Al Hilal. He received a red card. We was 1-1. We lost 3-1. So this red card was a blessing to us, blessing in disguise. This red card of this guy. Then we must take a serious, a permanent decision. Just like we took a decision on Nawaf Al-Akidi of that mistake, unnecessary mistake. We must put him there, and it must be a lesson to him. And we must go forward with Nawaf Al-Akidi going forward like against Al-Etihad, against Al-Taun, Al-Etihad, Al-Hilal, Al-Ahli. We must go ahead with now Nawaf Al-Akidi. It seems like he's an injury prone a little bit. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know what's wrong on him, Nawaf Al-Akidi. But Rahat Al-Najjar will be back. Bendo will be our second goalkeeper. Anyone must understand it. And if we are not playing him, we must put him as not on as a reserve so that we can introduce Angelo. I mean, on the next game, it's going to be wonderful. Mohamed Simakan will be back, but we'll still have Angelo. Mohamed Simakan will be back in that position, and we'll still have Angelo. So you can still. That is why I said, if you remove Bento, you have an opportunity of two options. One first option is you can sign a right back and you keep Nawaf Al-Akidi and Rahat Al-Najjar, one as a second goalkeeper, first goalkeeper with Nawaf Al-Akidi, Rahat Al-Najjar second goalkeeper, and Al-Otaibi as your third goalkeeper. But again, you can now decide to sign a new goalkeeper, one of the best goalkeepers out there. You have the options. Options are there lying for you if you move Bento out. So this is an opportunity to now put in the next game. Angelo will be part of this game. Mohamed Simakan will be part of this game. Of course, all of them, and Samu Costa, all of them. But we are left with 7 days. If possible, let us move Bento. Let us move Bento, man. I said Bento is the same quality of Nawaf Al-Akidi. So how do you keep the same caliber, the same standard? One of them must leave, man. And I think Bento is the one, because with Nawaf Al-Akidi, we can still sign a right back. With Nawaf Al-Akidi, you can still bring the goalkeeper. Even if this financial restriction is just hammering around us like this, we can still leave this thing. We'll deal with this thing in January. But let's leave Bento. Let's move Bento. And I think moving Bento is very important. I think it's very important. It was important before the beginning of the season. It's now crucial after him receiving this red card. All right? Oh, I was confused, man. I was so confused. I was so confused, man. I was so confused, man. But at the end of the day, we won. 3-2. We're supposed to win this game. I think these boys, man, they're just going to win a lot this season. That mentality, you can't take it. I mean, that mentality, man, of denying, of saying, I'm not going to lose this game. That mentality is going to be very tough. I said it. You can go and watch my couple of videos. I said it, man. I said we don't need to sign players. And those who've been watching me on these live streams, I've been saying, you can say Al Hilal is signing a lot of players and we are under pressure. Maybe we need to sign players. No, we don't need to say it. We need to sign players, of course, to improve our squad. But if you say we really need to sign players, I don't think so. I thought maybe we need to move a goalkeeper. And if you say we really need to move a goalkeeper, we still have two goalkeepers. One, which at the beginning of this season, I thought we're going to move, it was Bento. Just move Bento, leave Nawaf Al-Akidi. And then you can decide from there. If you're going to sign a goalkeeper, you're going to rely on Nawaf Al-Akidi. With Nawaf Al-Akidi, you're still going to have Rahat Al-Najjar. So this goalkeeper Bento, you move him. And then when you look, I still say we have a better defense on the league. So we played without Mohamed Simakan, but still we don't have Saad Farhat Al-Nassr in this defense. So if you look at this defense, we only need a right back there, but still we have Bushal who played that position very well. Um, in that. But Sultan Al Khanam will be back soon again, rotating with Bushal on that defense. So when it comes to defense, I think we are one of the best teams when it comes to defense. And then our midfield, that only my problem is on midfield. I think we need to, if we can get that midfield right, but I realize that after Al Kaibari, we control that midfield. Meaning, and then when you look against Al Fat and Al Riyad, we control that midfield. Meaning, the Al Kaibar is the main guy on that midfield. So we must understand that Al Kaibar, you can't put him on the bench. So he must be next to either Angelo or next to Samu Costa until Samu Costa settled on that midfield. So when you go offensive, of course, offensive, I think we are powerful. And when you look at our substitute, you think we have a weaker bench. I mean, our bench, you think it's weak. But when you look, it's not weak. It's weak when you look for foreign players. When you want foreign players, we got one of the weakest bench in Saudi, I can say. But if you don't look for a foreign player, which all of our foreign players are inside the pitch, I think we have one of the best and powerful bench in the league. Because it's us having Sad Farhat if Al Naji is on the bench. It's us with Sultan Al Khanam if Bushal is playing. It's us with Salmi Ali Al Hassan. It's us again with another Al Naji. It's us with Yaya. It's us with all these players. So it's us with Mohamed Maran, not other way around. So we have the Saudi players, and it's us with Abdul Malik Al Jaba. We have those players right there. It's us with Nada Al Sharari, another defensive center back who can play. So it's us in those positions with this Saudi Arabian national players, professionals. So if you are looking for foreign players, we don't have those foreign players. If we play all of our foreign players today, no one is on the bench. But if we got the Saudi players, and I'm going to tell you, if you want to win the Saudi League and the Kings Cup and this, you need the Saudi Arabian players and the best Saudi Arabian players. That's why Al Hilal has been dominating. So we'll dominate because we have those players. Remember, we're still waiting for Gharib. So when Gharib had this number here, come on. And I needed him today, man. You know, I remembered that game of Al Shabaab playing 2-2, and somewhere he was there and he scored that important goal. Very important player. Um, it's fine of the Inigo. I think I wanted to look at this one of Inigo, but it's fine. But of that Inigo, if really that goal was it a goal or maybe, but it's fine. We have won, man. We are now 3 points ahead of Al Hilal, 3 points ahead of Al Ahli, and then we are now 2 points ahead of Al Etihad because Al Etihad won yesterday against Al Hazim. Al Qatiya won the game against Neo Messi. Herona Kamara, he was putting his pace there. He was running around in that forward line of Neo Messi. That guy really. Sometimes I think if Messi, they had a clinical striker in that game. I think easily they are winning that game. But they lost that game because, I mean, Haruna Kamara, I don't know what really he was doing in that forward line of Neo Messi yesterday. But they won. They won. Their new signing from Man City scored in that goal in that game. Al they won 2-0. um, it's gonna be a long, long journey this season. But we don't need to do anything. We need to win the next two games. It's very important. The next two games. Altaun, sorry, and Altaun. And I think this the whole thing will backfire on the people who are drafting these fixtures, who are putting us against these teams, and they will realize these teams were not on the level at this stage of the beginning of the season. Let's go. If we win against Altaun, they played 0-0 against Al Fatah today. Win against Altaun and go and beat Al Etihad will be 15 points. 5 played, 15 points. And then, of course, the next game after that is going to be Abba. And now they will hope Al Ahly, Al Qadsi, or Al Hilal, they must do something. No one must do anything for anyone. Al Ahly will have to beat us to take 3 points from us. We win against them. Al Qadsi must do something. If we do something against them, the last game, the next game, which they will rely all of them, is gonna be Al Hilal. And I'm telling you, last time when they won against us, Al Hilal, easily, just like that, without the red card, you can go and watch. I think it was 2024 season, 2023-2024 season. That was the last time, right? That was the last time where they won against us, Al Hilal. Last season we played the draw. We were winning that game. This agent called Bento, of course, cost us that game again. And costing us that game, it cost us the final of the AFC Champions League 2. This time, um, one, I'm happy. The after this, we're going to play on the around the 15th. We're going to play the AFC Champions League Elite. You know my prediction. And I believe if anyone saw my prediction, I mean, in the beginning of this season, after we failed to sign, I mean, um, we were not showing on this thing ambition on this. We are not showing ambition on this transfer on this window. So if anyone, of course, saw my predictions, we say, this guy, what is he thinking? He says Al-Nassr is going to win the league this season. Al-Nassr is going to win the AFC Champions League Elite. And Al-Nassr is going to win the Kings Cup this season. And that personally think this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm saying we are one of the best squad in Saudi. I always listen to, they said Al Hilal got the best squad in Saudi. And then they then extend that to Asia. I always say it's just that we are Al Nassr is they have Cristiano Ronaldo, so of course they will be negative. They are not going to embrace anything which got the fingers and everything of Ronaldo. They will just going to scrutinize everything when it comes to Cristiano. But I'm saying, show me one team in Asia which got the best offensive line these forwards today. And I've been saying this thing. I said we have Mane, we have Joao, we have Kingsley, we have Cristiano, but still we can have Abdullah Al-Hamdan. And I said, this team, these forwards, no one comes close to this team. And it shows today. Cristiano failed to score, but Mane came with 2 goals. Cristiano fails to score. Joao created 2 assists. 2. One of it, Chichwa. One of it, Chichwa. 2. One of it to Mane. When I said we are one of the best teams, they said Al Hilal got the best squad. I don't believe so. I said even if they sign now, they will still have to have Kingsley Coman. They will still have to the kind of a player of that level of money. And Joao is on form, man. Joao is on form. Joao is on form. And now when you look, we still have Angelo. And I'm saying we're going to move with Angelo Samu Costa now. Will be more dangerous because we'll move with Nawafala Kid that as our goalkeeper in those poles. And now that will allow us to have Mohamed Simakan, Inigo Martinez, Samu Costa, Angelo in one team. So you can still pick Angelo and Al Kaibari and Samu Costa in one game. So you see, this is when I said this thing, and I look at our defensive line. I saw they have Al Hilal got this one and they got this one. I said we have the better defensive system, the defense line in the league again. I said the problem is the midfield. I'm not sure about the midfield. If we sort out our midfield, we'll have the better team in Asia overall or in Saudi Arabia. Then we'll take this thing straight to Asia. Because tell me, which team got what they have what we have? Which team? We have Bushal, and we can still rely on Salmi Al-Naji. We can have Sad Fahad Al-Nassr. We can still play. We have Sultan Al-Khanam, who's injured as we speak. He will be here soon. And then we have Nada Al-Sharari, which we don't rely on him. But we have Abdullah Al-Abri, we can rely on him. And we have Mohamed Simakan and Inigo Martinez. This is the best in Saudi now. So we move Bento because he's not going to be available in the next match, and I think he's not going to be available on the other match. And I think he will be out here because if you put Mohamed Simakan here, Nawafal Akidi here, done. Bento will stay out for a period of 5, you can say, maybe 5 matches, 6 matches, 10 matches, 7 matches, 8 matches. We'll try him on the Kings Cup, and the AFC Champions League Elite. He's gonna be the goalkeeper there. And if we can then make sure that Nawafalaki is settled here, come on. I think we still need to make sure that our lineup, because I still believe our midfield become better, because I still believe that Ruben Neves and Malongo Visavic and Al-Tazori, when they are together right there, I think they are powerful. But I just need this guy, Samu Costa, to connect. If he can connect, we're done. So it's not a mistake. Right. So we have won. We have won. Guys, can I leave? Can I leave? Can I leave? We have won. We have won. We have won. We have won, and going forward, of course, um, we will then wait for that game of Al Tawun, guys. We'll wait for Al Tawun, and we'll then go for Al Ittihad. But up to so far, I think we pushed this thing. We'll see each other, but I still want to see if really. I still want to see if really I'm not forgetting anything. Let me see. Uh, I think we are done. Going forward, I think here we are done. We are done. We have won 3-2. We're supposed to win. We have won. Yeah, guys. Um, let's see each other. Let's see each other tomorrow. It's 8 o'clock show tomorrow. And then of course the video, the preview of Al Tawun tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, and the preview, the match on Friday of Al Tawun. I hope that match will be perfect. I hope that match will be perfect. I just hope that match be right, because it's not right for uh, this thing. I mean, we cut the stream in the middle. We don't celebrate goals on time. All of these things are not right. But let's see tomorrow. 8 o'clock show. Will be here. And then after that, it's gonna be on Thursday again, 8 o'clock show. But we're going to release the preview video, and then after that, it's gonna be on Friday. It's gonna be another game on Friday. It's 8 o'clock on Friday, 9 o'clock in Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates, and um, after that, then we are going to prepare for Al Ittihad, which is not going to be easy. After that, the 9th is Aba. After Aba, we are going to play against Al Ain in United Arab Emirates. That game is going to play around 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock here. And then after that game, we're going to play the next game. The next game is going to be, I think, Al Hazim. I don't know. Al Hazim or Al Faisali. I don't know. I will talk about that. And then after it's going to be an international break. And then we'll come back on the 9th against Al Ahly. Let's win that game of Al Ahly. I'm telling you, after that game, everyone will start to think, where can we stop them? And the transfer will no longer be here. Anything, then they will use the red cards. They will throw everything. They will throw insult. They will throw the favoritism. They will throw all the nonsense. But I'm not happy this season. As we speak now, we didn't receive a penalty, even one. At least we received one against us. Is it one or two against us already? One against us, and then we receive again the 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 red card. So I believe we are not favored. Thank you very much, guys. Please push your notification. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and then hit that like. See you on the next one. Bye.